after I get done working, I would go out, meet up with friends, and start partying and stuff. And I try to drive home late that night, and I never would quite make it. And it's all because of being tired. My friends always do it, but they seem to make it home most of the time. But I never do. I just fall asleep, and by that time it's way too late.
Alright, I'll take you home tonight, 'cause you're too tired, and it's much too late to drive. And it's alright, I'll take you home tonight, 'cause you're too tired. Waited here for your love to appear. I was standing in the corner with my head against the wall, waiting for you to make that call. The nights roll on, I'm still there, waiting.
Absolutely. Like, I can sleep for, like, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour, and then I can do, like, a whole day of school after school, and then just go to sleep at, like, midnight, and then I'll just wake up the next morning.
You guys are crazy then.
Do you ever fall asleep during class?
No.
Usually we wake up at like 5 to get ready, and our bus comes at 6:30, and our first class starts at 7. So it takes like a lot of like energy and stuff to like really wake up. And when you don't wake up at 5 and you have to like rush to like get to school at 7, it's even more like it takes more energy out of you, and you're like even drawn out, like you're really tired.
It's delegated to either the state or federal government.
When I get in the morning, my parents like have to drag me down the hall and stuff like that, because I don't get enough sleep, and like I try and go to bed early, it just never works because I'm always working late. So like on the weekends, like when I want to go to sleep, I really can't.
When we read in class, we have to read in class in the morning.
That's the worst.
And we'll just sit there, and I'll hide my head so the teacher can't see me sleeping, and I'll just fall asleep.
Previously, I just broke night. Like, breaking night is what I call staying up all night and seeing the next sun, and you don't go to sleep at all. Lately, I've been having to do that a lot for papers, homework that I put off till last minute, because I'm one of the biggest procrastinators on campus, I think.
With a friend, it's like not even past 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and you just want to go back to your own place to go to sleep. And who knows, it could never happen to you at all. You have no problems with it, or you could have one problem that changes your life or ends it.
I fell asleep and woke up, and I was going about 90 miles an hour, heading towards the median, the concrete median in the middle of the road. Luckily, there was no traffic coming, and I corrected slowly, and I turned about 4 times and ended up on the shoulder, facing the opposite direction. It's the only time I've ever fallen asleep, but it's probably the scariest thing that ever happened.
2 of my best friends were coming home from working 10 hours at Von Hoffman, and was really tired and went to pass a car because they wanted to get home to go to bed. And when they went over to the other lane to pass the car, they seen the semi coming, and when they swerved back over, they lost control of their car and ended up back in front of the semi, and the semi ran completely over their car and it killed them both.
I fell asleep, ran a red light, and somebody smashed on the side of my car. They hit me into a telephone pole. My car was wrapped around that, and at the end of the accident, I was my door was touching my shoulder, and the passenger door was touching my shoulder, the other one. So after that, I don't drive tired anymore.
So Carrie, last night after practice I was really tired. I had no idea how I was going to get home.
Did you drive?
Yeah, I did drive.
Sometimes I stay up all night before my class to do my work, and then after my 6-hour class I have to go out and get some stuff for the next day's class, and I'm really exhausted.
Well, after a game, you know, you're tired from practice or whatever, you get in the car, you feel like you have to get home on time, so usually you're either speeding or just trying to get back to your family so you can have dinner or something, and you're pretty exhausted.
Remember the first day of the tour? Actually, the tour started in Detroit.
Right.
So,
yes, pull it over. Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Right.
We wanted to see how far we can get in one night, one shot.
Yeah, we were going from here to Columbus, Ohio, was it?
No, our first show was in Detroit, so we had to drive all the way to Detroit by the next day. No, Toledo.
Toledo,
close enough.
Right, Toledo.
But we pushed it until like 5:30, 5 in the morning. The other two guys, dead asleep in the van, and it was just him and I. I was in the passenger, he was driving. We're like, how far can we go? And I was about to conk out, but we played it off. Like, one of us always had to stay awake as the navigator and as the person in the shore, that the other person wouldn't fall asleep.
If he saw me nodding off, he could just be like,
let's go.
Because you were sleeping.
It's scary. So you guys actually were half asleep and we were in the back seat. And I go,
what do you expect? You didn't care.
Were we strapped in?
I hope so. I don't care.
Oh God, I'm so tired. Don't you have to drive back tonight?
Yeah, I have to drive back after Lori's party. It takes about an hour.
Wow. What are you gonna do? We're so tired already.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Hopefully I won't be so tired.
I'm definitely gonna call you when you get back.
Yeah.
When you get in. I'm gonna call you.
I go out all the time and I find no time to go to sleep.
All the cool stuff happens at night.
One of the biggest things is like while we study hard, when we're playing hard, eventually we want to like socialize and unwind and like let loose for a little bit, and those are like probably the hours we should spend sleeping, and we don't because we need that. Everyone needs that. Everyone needs to play a little, just have a little fun.
What would I do if I got tired when I'm driving? I'd probably have someone else drive me home because I wouldn't want to take the chance of, dying. I'm still young.
Yeah, sometimes I almost fall asleep when I'm driving and it really scares me, so I pull off the road.
Most times I'll try to get some coffee, anything that'll give me a little burst.
Now, coffee isn't always a cure, but it's sometimes fun. It tastes good, especially when you got the 2 sweetened loaves of milk. With the bean, the whole bean.
If you were ever on a date and your date was tired driving the car, what would you do?
I'd hit him, of course. Are you kidding? I'd smack him, be like, wake up.
How about after a date? Do you get tired driving home after that?
No, not after a date. I'm never tired after a date.
I'm sorry,
that was crazy.
And usually I'm not the one that drives because I do have the game, so I make my nerdy friends or somebody that doesn't have athletics to deal with drive.
Yeah, I do need to get more sleep, I admit, but I actually am working a lot more lately, so I'm actually thinking about, now that I'm thinking about cutting down my hours, because that would be good, because yeah, I don't need that.
There's always that self-denial where nothing's going to happen to me. I could do this and I'll be fine, or don't worry, it's me, Rob, I'll be fine. I could drive. I'm not tired enough. I'm not too tired. I can do this. and it's always that person who says that sentence last and never comes back. Being at this age, and most people at my age probably feel the same way, that you have this sense where you're invincible, but you're not.
Get one of these guys. See that?
Do not operate
Do not operate heavy machinery when you're playing in a band. See that?
And he's our bass player.
No, that was actually I was actually lost. Yeah, I was pretty tired. And I lost track of time for a couple seconds.
That's not all you lost.
And that's all it takes is a couple seconds, and you lose more than time. You lose a tooth or a life.